of rectangular prisms. All right, so let's go have a look at our lesson for tonight. Okay, let's get going. All right, so let's do a quick recap of what we did. So on Monday night, we spoke about cubes, and we looked at taking a little piece of bread, and I said to you, take that little piece of bread and you squish it between your fingers and you can make a little cube. Okay, then we said the tip of your finger is about 1 centimeter, and if you look at it as being a cube, it's about 1 centimeter cube. If you had to cut a slice of bread, we spoke about a piece of bread that's 1 centimeter on the top and then 1 centimeter deep. Okay, you would then have a cube as well. All right, or we said below was a net of a cube, and if you had to cut that net out, you would have another cube too. All right, then we reminded you, and we're going to do some more practice of this tonight, of how to convert between cubic units. And this is a really good opportunity for you to be able to take a screenshot here, guys. So here's another opportunity for you to be able to take a screenshot, because remember, we love our screenshots in class. All right, so here's an opportunity for you to take a screenshot, okay, of a table of, first of all, linear measurements. So that's millimeters to centimeters, millimeters to meters, centimeters to meters. All right, then to do it in square measurements. So square millimeters to square centimeters, square millimeters to square meters, etc., etc. And finally, to do it in cubes. But we're also going to practice that some more tonight as well, because it's really important that you know how to do that. Okay. And then we moved on from that on Monday night, and we worked out how many cubes were in each of the drawings. So we looked at those drawings and we went and counted how many blocks were in each of those little drawings. Okay, so we looked at that, we worked out, we had to look at our depth, we worked out how many were deep and how many high, and we added the blocks together. All right. We then needed to look, and we need to see how many blocks were needed to construct a cube. So we looked at A, and I said to you guys on Monday night, okay, that by that time, our brains were pretty tired. All right, I want to pick up tonight from our lesson, okay. On Monday night, we looked at A, and we needed to see how many blocks we needed to finish off this cube. We're going to pick up from Monday night's lesson tonight, okay. We're going to look at this shape B, okay. We're going to look at this shape B, and I'm asking you, for shape B, how many more blocks would you need to construct a cube in shape B? So I can see I've got some hands up already, and I know that that's not for the question in shape B, so I'm going to answer those questions. But for the rest, I'm giving you 2 minutes to think about this question for shape B while I answer these people that had their hands up already. So Sigma, you've had your hand up for a while. What's up, Sigma? How can I help?
Yes, I would like to ask, when are we doing solve X and Y?
When are we doing solve X and Y? So Sigma, we had a lesson on equation or algebra at the end of our last term. So we had one lesson on that. In the workshop or the boot camp that you guys are having on Saturday and the following week as well, Miss Monique will go through that with you guys as well. So she'll do a lot of practice on doing solving equations in there for you guys. Okay?
Yes, Miss.
Thanks, Sigma. All right, guys, you have 1 more minute to look at B. I'm going to answer another question of somebody who's had their hand up for a while. Oh, people are putting their hands down now. I think Bernie, you had your hand up. Bernie, can I help you? Bernicia? Sorry, Bernicia? Do you have a question, Bernicia? You should be able to unmute yourself. Bernicia? No? Okay. Shady, do you have a question for me? Hi, Shady.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes. What's your question?
Ma'am, my screen is blank and I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Your screen's blank, you can't see me, but you can hear me. Okay, So what you can
Yes,
do is you can click. You can't see me at all. Can you see my face?
Nothing, ma'am. The whole
Oh,
screen is black.
you can't see how good I look today. Okay, so I think go and maybe speak to Mr. Hugo in the chat. Okay, can you get access to the chat? And Mr. Hugo will help you out there in the chat. Okay, Shady?
The chat has been disabled.
The chat is disabled. So the chat is disabled, so it won't go to the it won't go to everyone, but it will go to Mr. Hugo.
Okay, thank you, Miss.
You're welcome, Shady, no problem. Mr. Hugo, I am correct that if Shady sends a message, it will go to you directly. Am I correct?
Yes, it will, and I am sending her a message right now with some
Awesome.
steps.
There we go, Shady. Okay, guys. So let's have a look at B. Who is helping me with B? I think Unati had their hand up. Unati, are you helping me with B?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Unati. How are you? Oh, Unati, your sound is also going weird. Can you hear me still?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I think the internet is bad and I don't know if it's my internet or where it's going weird. Unati? Okay. I'm so sorry, Unati, but it sounds like your sound is cutting out a little bit. All right, I'm going to try one more person and see if that helps. Okay, let's go. Tandile, you've had your hand up for a while. Hi, Tandile.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Okay, there we go. Your sound is working quite well. Right, talk to me, okay? How do we do
Yes,
B?
Ma'am, I counted all the blocks that I needed and I got 8.
Cool. So to complete this level, I agree with you. We need 1. Oh, let's get a pen out. That'll help us. Hey, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 8 blocks to complete that level. I agree with you. Okay. But to construct the cube, and lots of people are telling me in the chat as well. Lots of people are telling me in the chat, we need 8. So I can agree with you. To complete that level of the cube, we need 8. Agreed. All right. Now,
Yes, ma'am.
if I want to turn this into a cube, it's Andile, this shape, this whole shape into a cube, what's going to happen? I'm going to have to build another 4 levels onto this. Do you agree? That's
Yes, ma'am.
1 level of the cube. I need to build another 3 levels of the cube. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
It's a sneaky question, hey? Isn't it sneaky?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that means that I'm going to have my 8 plus how many cubes or those small cubes are in each level? They are 16. So
16.
1 plus 2 plus 3. How many do we get altogether? What do you get?
I get what?
Where's your calculator? Or you're going to do it in your head?
I get
What are you gonna do?
56.
56, amazing. 56 more blocks. Well done. That one was a tricky one. They tried to trick you. Awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Well done. Thanks so much, Tanile.
Pleasure.
Okay, guys. So, straight out of the gates, we did a nice, tough one straight out the first question today. Well done, guys. Well done for handling that one. Let's move on. Okay. We've done quite a few of these ones. All right. We're not going to do that one. Okay, we're going to move on. So then we moved on, and in question 3, we went and calculated the volume of all those cubes on Monday night. Tonight, we're going to look at doing rectangular prisms. So we're going to look at calculating the volume of rectangular prisms, guys. Rectangular prisms. So I'm going to start off by doing one with you, and then I'm going to ask you to try and do some by yourself. So we're looking at the first one, okay? And what I want to do is I want to do that first, okay? And then I want to bring the screen down. All right. If I'm looking at a rectangular prism, everybody, all right, what am I going to say? Well, the first thing I always need to say is I'm going to put my volume. So for 4.1, I'm going to say volume equals length times breadth times by height. So for the volume of a rectangular prism, the formula is length times breadth times height. Okay. So it doesn't matter what order you put it in as long as you've got 15 times 10 times 16. Who's going to go calculate that for me, please? Who's going to go calculate? Who's calculating? Where's my answer in the chat? Give me the answer in the chat, guys. Give me the answer in the chat. Come on, come on. Who's with us tonight? 2,400? Are we happy with 2,400? 2,400 centimeters. Centimeters what? Centimeters what? What am I missing on my centimeters? Talk to me. Centimeters what? Tell me in the chat as well. Tell me in the chat. What am I missing? Centimeters? Centimeters cubed. Well done. Why cubed? Because I'm saying length times breadth times height. I'm timesing 3 things together. Okay, now I would like you guys now to go and try for me number 2, and I'd like you to try number 3. Okay, I'd like you to try number 2, and I'd like you to try number 3. Go and give that a try. Number 2 and number 3. Go give it a try, guys. Okay, go give number 2 and number 3 a try. All right. Mr. Hugo, is it possible we could drop everybody's hands? We're going to give them, I think, Mr. Hugo, we've got 2 there. Let's give them 5 minutes to try those 2 out.
Cool. I dropped the
Thanks.
hands and the 5 minutes begin now, guys. It's a
Thanks,
lot of
Mr.
work,
Hugo.
but you can do it.
Awesome. Thanks, Mr. Hugo. Oh, thank goodness for Mr. Hugo. All right. While we're doing that, Mr. Hugo, I remember you telling me that people were asking you for worksheets the other night where we get given the volume and we have to work out what the side is. Am I right?
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it was.
Okay, I'm looking for some examples of that one for us for grade 7. Because
Okay.
it's not often that we get those kind of ones. Like I said, it's more of a grade 9 question. But I'm seeing what I can find for us. Let's see.
Thanks, Teacher Kirsty. Guys, Teacher Kirsty makes
problem.
such a fuss about me being here, but I'm just in the background, guys. Let's say thank you to Teacher Kirsty. She's absolutely amazing, and you guys will not imagine all the trouble that she goes through for you guys.
Thanks, Mr. Hugo. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we can find for you guys. Oh, thanks, guys. All right. Okay, Mr. Hugo, are you keeping track of time for us while we get some more examples?
I am, yes, we have
Okay.
another 2.5 minutes to go.
Great, thank you so much. Yo, I hope you guys are putting the formula, substitution, and then the answer, hey?
Guys, just a little reminder from my side as well, because Teacher Kirsty says it the whole time, but I hope it helps if you hear it from somebody else also for a change. If you do not put a unit after your answer, you might as well leave it, okay? You are not going to get full marks, or sometimes not even the mark entirely, if you do not put the unit at the end, okay? So if your answer, for example, is 12 square or centimeter cubed, you cannot just put 12, guys. Remember to please put the unit width. And when we're working out the volumes, we're doing side times height or depth or width. So it's 3 units multiplied by each other. That means to the power of 3 for the unit. So cubed. So remember, please, to put your unit, guys. Otherwise, you are most certainly not going to get full marks. And we are aiming for full marks. It's a very simple thing to remember. And then you will get an extra mark for that.
Definitely no grade 7 examples. Let's see. I will have to make one up. I'll make one up for you guys. I'll have to make one up for you guys. Okay, we'll have to make one up, Mr. Hugo, but that's okay. I can make one up from my many examples, guys, in my head. Okay. All right. Are we ready, Mr. Hugo? Am I right that our time is up? Oh my goodness, and my screen has given up as well. Okay, am I right our time is up, Mr. Hugo? Lucky our screen decided it for us that our time was up, guys. Apologies.
Our screen decided
the
for
screen
us, and I
going.
couldn't find my unmute button for a second, but yes, our time is up. So
Okay, cool.
let's
All right, so let's go have a look. I have lots of hands raised, lots and lots and lots of hands raised. So let's have a look. Let's go with Amashle. Hi, Amashle.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, and you, ma'am?
I'm okay, thank you. Right, Amashle, are you going to give me the
Yes,
volume for 4.2? What did you do?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm not sure, but I'm going to give it to you, ma'am.
That's fine. Let's go. Do the steps with me. What's the first thing you
Yes,
wrote on your page?
Volume equal to L times B times H.
Well done. B equals L times B times H. Well done. Then what did you say?
Equal to 20 times 6 times 12.
Well done. Rockstar. And what's
And
that
the
equal
answer
to?
is equal to 1,440 centimeter cubed.
Well, now, why are you doubting yourself? Hey? Why are you doubting yourself, Amashle? That's amazing. Well done. That's
Thank
the right
you,
answer.
ma'am.
Well done.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Don't doubt yourself. Little bit of confidence. Okay. Well done. All right. Let's see. Let's go with Bernicia. Hi, Bernicia. Hi, Bernicia. Bernicia? Bernicia, are you there? All right. So, Bernicia, you should be able to unmute yourself. All right. See if you can unmute yourself. Okay, I'm going to ask somebody else in the meantime, Bernicia. Shane, Bernicia is sending me chats. She's like, ma'am, I really want to answer. I'm really sorry, Bernicia. So I'm going to go to, let's go, Piwo. Hi, Piwo. Hi, Piwo. You should be able to unmute yourself. Okay, no. All right, let's go. Who haven't I heard from today? Let's see. Let's go, Lungawa. Hi, Lungawa.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you, ma'am?
I'm good, thank you. Right, Lungawa, walk me through it. What did you do?
I said volume equals L times B times height.
Good. Cool.
Then I
And then what?
said 35 times 90 times 42.
and what's your answer?
Then I said 132, 132 space
Yes.
300 centimeter cube.
300 millimeters cubed. Well done. Thank you so much, guys. Are you happy with that answer? Is that the right one? I'm trusting Langoa. Yes, Langoa. It looks like everyone's trusting you. Yes, Christian's trusting you. See if anyone else. No one else has got their calculators. Yes, yes, yes. Right, Langoa, you are right. Thank you so much. Well done.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, guys. So, well done. Those are 3 practice questions that we've done there. I think we could do with a little bit more practice on this. Okay, so we're going to go and do a little bit more practice. I have some questions for you. So let's see, as long as our screen doesn't give up on us, let's make sure. All right, I'm going to go and I'm going to grab those for you now. Okay, let's go and put them into this for you. All right, okay. Oh my goodness, come on, come on. Yeah. My screen is really not having a good night tonight, unfortunately, Mr. Hugo. All right, so we're going to have a look at 3 more kinds of examples. So you guys get, no, 4 more kinds of examples, apologies. So you guys get the ultimate practice. So let's have a look at some more examples here. All right. The examples that I want to look at might be some that you might see a little bit later this evening, because tonight, okay, tonight is Wednesday, and who can tell us what happens on a Wednesday? Who can tell us what happens on a Wednesday? I can't mute anybody at the moment, Hugo, because my mouse is a little bit frozen. Oh, there we go. Mulalo, what happens on a Wednesday at Watobe after your maths lesson? Mulalo, can't hear you. What happens on a Wednesday? We have the quiz. Exactly. We have the quiz. Thank you, Mulalo. And so, Mulalo, don't these questions look kind of similar to some of the ones maybe that were in the quiz last week?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So we're going to have a look at these kind of questions tonight so that we're ready for our quiz. Okay. All right. So Mulalo has given you a nice little heads up there, guys. You got a quiz at the end of tonight. Okay. You've got a quiz at the end of tonight. So let's have a look. All right. Okay. So the first question there says 2.1. Well, it says, first of all, it says calculate the volume of the following prisms with the following measurements. So 2.1.1, it's giving you the length, the breadth, and the height. 2.2, the length, the breadth, and the height. 2.3, the surface of the base and the height. 2.4, the surface of the base and the height. Right, you have 4 questions. And let's say 4 minutes. Let's go with 4 minutes for this section. 4 minutes. Okay, you have 4 minutes. Go and try those for 4 minutes. I am going to drop your hands from just now. Itandile, I see that you have a question, so I'm going to drop everybody's hands, and then Itandile, I'm going to take your question, I promise, okay? Let's see if I can get our screen to be working. All right. Itandile, do you want to raise your hand so I can answer the question that you had? Okay, where's Itandile? Here we go. Right, Itandile, what's your question?
Ma'am, I don't understand 2.3 and 2.4.
And Itandile, that's okay. I want you to go try first. So go try 2.1 and 2.2. If you don't understand 2.3 and 2.4, you know I'm going to do it with you, hey?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I right? Okay, so don't stress. I just want to give everybody an opportunity to try. So they have 2 more minutes left, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, you have 2 more minutes left. Two minutes left. Okay, 1 more minute left. Okay, 1 more minute left. All right, 1 more minute, probably about 30 seconds. Probably about 30 seconds. Okay, guys. Okay, so let's start with, let's have a look at who's got their hand up. Let's see, let's see. All right, come little computer, don't fail me now. All right, let's see. Oh dear, it's frozen again, Mr. Hugo. I don't know why it keeps doing this to us. All right, Mr. Hugo, can you pick somebody to unmute for me? For some reason, my computer is frozen on that side.
No problem, Teacher Kirsty.
Thank you so much.
We have Jabulile.
Ooh, Jabulile. Let's go, Jabulile. 2.1. Hi, Jabulile.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, Jabulile, 2.1. What do you do?
Ma'am, I said volume equals to length times breadth times height.
Fantastic.
And
Okay.
then I said 6 times 7 times 6.
6 times 7 times 6. Awesome. And what was
I
your
got
5?
252 meters cubed.
252. I love that you put the meters. I love that you've got the cubed. Well done. Thanks, Jabulile.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Hugo, do you mind picking somebody else for me?
Yes, next we have Amahle.
All right. Hi, Amahle.
Amahle, you will see a pop-up on your screen to unmute. You can just click on that. There we go.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, Amahle. 2.2, Amahle. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am. I said volume equal to L times B times H, ma'am.
Well done. Cool.
Equal to 555 times 10 times 20.
Good.
And 1,100 centimeters cubed.
1,120, did you say, hey?
1,000, no, ma'am.
Say it again for me.
1,100 centimeters cubed.
1,100, thank you. Centimeters
Cubed.
cubed. Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. 2.3, Mr. Hugo. Are you going to pick somebody who is willing to try 2.3 with us? That's a tricky one.
Okay, 2.3. I have faith in Lungalwa.
Ooh,
Lungalwa,
Lungalwa, look
do
at
you have that one?
Ooh, Lungalwa looks like she's shocked.
Ma'am, I skipped that up because I was confused.
Lungalwa, do not disappoint me. I chose your name out of this list.
Okay, Mr. Hugo, you'll have to go again.
Just hang tight, Lungalwa. You'll get another question. Thank you. Let's go to, I think, Blake. Blake?
Hi, Blake.
Hello.
Hi, Blake. Are you ready to do 2.3 with us, Blake? Oh, dear, Mr. Hugo, I think somebody's sound is still on.
I think it was just Blake with some background noise. Let's go to Mulalo.
Thanks, Mr. Hugo. Mulalo. Hi, Mulalo. Oh, my goodness, guys. Somebody's sound is on and we cannot hear Mulalo. All right. Mulalo, are you there? No. All right. I think maybe Mr. Hugo, they're a bit scared to do 2.3. So let's go do 2.3 with them, Mr. Hugo. What do you think?
Okay, okay, I agree, yeah, because Malala also just disappeared.
Yeah, let's go. So guys, we want to do the volume. Now it says surface area of the base. Now for the base, guys, if it's the surface area of the base, what's surface area of the base? Isn't it length times breadth? So what's our volume formula? It's always length times breadth times height. Well, they told us what the length times the breadth is. It was the surface area of the base. So they told us it was 48 times by 4. And 48 times by 4, what do you get 48 times by 4, everybody? What's 48 times by 4? I see some people are sending me a correction for 2.2. You are right. There's a 0 missing. I'll go put that in. But can you tell me in the chat what 48 times 4 is? Good. 192 meters cubed. Well done, guys. Okay, so now, who is willing to help us out with 2.4? Can Mr. Hugo pick somebody with 2.4 now? Who's Mr. Hugo going to pick for 2.4?
Katlejo. I have Katlejo lined up. And Katlejo, can you unmute yourself? I mean, I have chose to unmute. Not working. Kiamo. There we go, Kiamo. I see you jumping up to your screen, ready to answer this question. Are you good to do the final one with us?
Kiamo, are you there?
Oh my goodness, I can see her lips moving, but I'm not good with lip reading and I can't hear you.
No. Oh dear, Mr. Hugo. You'll have to pick someone else.
Tonight is not our night. Let's go with
I'm telling you.
Let's go with Ntambise. Oh, there we go. There's Ntambise. Unmute. Ntambise, please tell us you're with us.
Hi, ma'am.
Ah, there we go. Hi, Ntambise. How are you?
I'm good on you.
Good. Right. Tell us, how do we do the last one?
So, ma'am, what you're gonna do? You're gonna say volume equals to length times breadth.
Times height, eh? Okay, cool. And now what do we say?
And then you're gonna say 16. 16.
Good. Times 5?
Times 12
Well done. And what's 16 times 12?
equals to 192
Ooh,
millimeters
look at that.
squared.
192 millimeters squared. Thank you so much for being brave. Well done.
Thank you,
All
ma'am.
right. Okay, guys. So we are going to go and do a little bit more practice on converting to our cubed units. So let's go have a look at that from Monday nights. So on Monday nights, all right, we practice converting our cube units. So I'm going to go and erase all of this for you. All right. And you're going to go practice these for me. All right. So if you still have them written down from Monday night in your notes, well done. Then you've already done the first 3, A, B, and C. If you don't, it means you get to practice them again, and let's see how good you are at it. All right. So you are going to practice converting the following volumes, that sounds right, into centimeters cubed. Okay. So convert the following volumes into centimeters cubed. All right. So have a look at those. Okay. Convert into centimeters cubed. I'm going to go have a look here in the chat. I see some people are asking me questions. So, ma'am, is the perimeter squared? Then the volume and area cubed. So the volume is cubed. The area will still be squared. All right. Perimeter is not squared or cubed. Perimeter is just normal. Ma'am, is it squared or cubed? It was cubed? Ma'am, can I answer, please? All right, when we have the option to answer, yes, you can answer, all right? But I want to give you guys some time to try it out. So for the first 3, I'm going to give you guys 3 minutes to go try those. Only 3 minutes because we did them on Monday, so hopefully you'll remember. So A, B, and C, you're going to have 3 minutes, and then we're going to try them out together, and then we're going to do D, E, and F. So you have 3 minutes to go and try those out, guys. All right. I think I need to download that countdown music, Mr. Hugo. Dun, 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 dun. Hey?
Oh my word. I don't know
Hey.
if that's going to put too much pressure on our students. It's going to
Do you
sound like
think so?
it's going to sound like you were phoning Telkom and they asked you to please hold, ma'am.
Do you think so, Mr. Hugo? I hear that Mr. Hugo, though, has a beautiful singing voice, grade 7s. Am I right? Hey, I missed out on his yeah, there we go. Lots of nods, Mr. Hugo. I hear you have a beautiful singing voice. So maybe
So
we
you
should
want
just
me
get
rather
you to
to
record it.
sing? You want
There
me
we
to
go.
sing in the meantime while we wait for the questions?
Here we go,
Well,
Mr.
my
Hugo.
singing voice actually only comes out when we do translations and everything has to go to the left. Then I'm just like, to the left, to the left.
Oh my goodness, Mr. Hugo. Okay, guys, you have 2 more minutes left. 2 more minutes. Right, 2 more minutes. Go and try those. I want to see all the working. If you finish the first 3, go try the next 3. Okay, go try the next 3. We did the first 3 on Monday, so you would know all the answers already. Go try the next 3. And if you haven't done this in class yet, because I saw somebody telling me just now, ma'am, I haven't done this in class yet. That's okay. It's coming. I promise you it's coming in class. All right, I promise you it's coming.
Okay, while we are still waiting, I'm not going to sing for you guys. I'm just quickly going to explain. I see we have some new students with us again tonight asking a lot about this in the chat. The previous videos, guys, I'm going to quick sticks put the link in the chat. So you can just click on that link and it is a YouTube link that takes you to our YouTube channel. And there you can go visit all our previous videos, okay? So on there, you'll find anything from grade 7 to grade 12. So you can actually send it to your cousin or whoever's in grade 12 as well, and they can go watch there for some help if they need it. But you will have to scroll till you find anything grade 7 and click on the grade 7 playlist. And then on there, you can just go through the topics, whatever you need help with, or maybe if it's something that we did this week, just a bit earlier, the topic is volume and area. So you can just go click on that, and then you'll find all the lessons in regards with the topic that we are doing now, and you'll find it recorded on YouTube. There's the link to everybody. So I hope you understand now.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Hugo. All right. Okay, guys, your 3 minutes are up. Let's go have a look. I'm going to do the first one with you. So as a reminder, because we're running short on time, so let's go see. So we've got millimeters to centimeters. I like to tell myself again, just to remind you guys. All right. So for A, I always say to myself that there are 10 millimeters in 1 centimeter. So I go and I whoopsie daisy, sorry guys, the screen is acting up tonight. And I cube both sides. Okay, so 10 times 10 times 10 gives me 1,000 millimeters cubed, and 1 times 1 times 1 is 1 centimeter cubed. That means that there are 1,000 millimeters cubed in 1 centimeter cubed. So for A, 2,000 millimeters cubed equals 2 centimeter cubed. Okay. All right. So that's the first one. Okay, that's the first one. All right, remember, whatever we do to the one side, we must always do to the other side. So what did we do? We cubed the millimeters cubed on the one side. We cubed the centimeters on the other side. 10 to the power of 3 gives you 1,000 millimeters cubed. 1 to the power of 3 gives you 1 centimeter cubed. All right, for B, okay, I've got meters that I need to convert to centimeters. So I know that 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. What do I need to do? I need to cube both sides. Why do I know I need to cube both sides, guys? Because yeah, it's got the cube there. It's not just normal conversions, okay? It's the cubes there. All right. So when I do that, 1 to the power of 3 gives me 1 meter cubed. 100 times 100 times 100 gives me 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters cubed. Okay, so that means if I have 1,5 meters cubed, it means I'm going to have 1,5. Oh, sorry, not 1,5. Apologies, guys. Going too fast again. Okay, it means we're going to have 1, 5, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3 centimeters cubed. Okay, and the last one, we've got C. They gave us 50,000 millimeters cubed. We already know that 1,000 millimeters cubed equals 1. So this is going to be 50 centimeters cubed. Okay, nice and easy. Nice and easy. All right. Let's go have a look at the other side. So on the other side, okay, I'm going to do them in blue for you nicely. So in the other side, D, I've got 4,170 millimeters cubed, and I need to convert that to centimeters. I need to divide it by 1,000. So I'm going to have 4,17 centimeters cubed. Okay, I have to divide it by 1,000, which means I'm going to get decimals, guys. I'm going to get decimals. All right. For E, I've got 34 meters cubed, which means I'm going to have 34, and then I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centimeters cubed. And finally, for D, 225 millimeters cubed, I need to divide it by 1,000. And when I divide it by 1,000, I get 0,225 centimeters cubed. Okay, I'm going to make that a little bit smaller for you, just in case you want to take a screenshot of that. So you've got them all on one page, guys. Okay, so there they are, all on one page, so you can go back and practice that. All right. Okay, Mr. Hugo is going to put the quiz for you for tonight in the chat. Okay, tonight's quiz is on surface area and volume of rectangular prisms and cubes. We've practiced all the surface area and volume of rectangular, of rectangular cubes. So it's on volume, apologies, not surface area. It's on volume of rectangular prisms and cubes. Guys, if you're not sure, if you missed Monday night's lesson, the quiz will still be up for you to take tomorrow. So go watch Monday night's lesson, and then you'll be able to take the quiz at a later stage. I see Mr. Hugo had his hand up, so I think he wants to speak to you. Mr. Hugo.
Yes. Okay. So before I share the link for the quiz tonight, I want you all to write down one last thing for tonight, please. And there it is in the chat, guys. Just make a quick note on your page, okay? Right on the top, just say hashtag, and then you put down this information. Hashtag bootcamp. So it's this Saturday, the 28th, and then next week, Saturday, the 4th of November. It starts at 2 and it goes till 3:30. And then the price is $279 for both sessions, okay? So you pay one price and you get both classes. And then everybody has been asking me, so how do I sign up? Guys, just write down this number. This is your helpline, and this is the number you can message to get the to get yourself signed up. 060-085-8008. Okay, just write that information down so that straight after class you can get yourself affiliated for the boot camp coming up, and then you will not miss anything out. And then there's your link for tonight. So please do the link and do the boot camp and enjoy maths, guys.
All right, guys, we want to hear that you made Mr. Hugo and I really proud after Saturday's bootcamp class. So make sure you ask Teacher Monique lots of questions, lots of valuable questions. Remember, it's normally a smaller class, so you'll be able to ask her lots and lots of questions, okay? But make sure that you sign up for that bootcamp, guys. It's really, really worth it. All right, so if you have no more questions for tonight, thank you so much, guys. We will see you on Monday. I'm going to answer 2 more questions for this evening, and then Mr. Hugo and I are going to be saying goodbye. So let's go. We've got Piwo here. Hi, Piwo.
Hello, ma'am.
How can I help you?
Ma'am, I asked this question on Monday, but at my school we have this thing where we will get like the surface area, then we'll get the surface area, the length, and the height, but they won't give us the breadth or something like that. So like it confused.
I remember we were going to do an example, but then we ran out of time. So Pio, that's actually not a topic for grade 7. That's actually for grade 9. So your teachers are going hardcore, okay? All right. So Pio, what you need to do is you need to say this. Are you ready? Are you with me, Pio? Can you hear me still? Okay, I think I've lost Pio with the sound. So Pio is saying to me, so what they'll get at their school is it'll say surface area, right? And it might say that the surface area is equal to 48 meters cubed. And then it'll say that the length is equal to 4 meters. It'll say the breadth is equal to 6 meters. And they'll say that the height is unknown. They don't know what the height is. And they ask you to go calculate the height. So that's what P was saying to me. Now, grade 7s, I don't want you guys to get confused. This is not for grade 7. This is for what we call grade 9. So normally you only do this in high school, okay? So you would say surface area, well, let's do volume, sorry, because this is volume, not surface area. I'm not going to do surface area, because surface area, if they're doing surface area with you, then that's really unfair, people, because that one, they don't even do that in grade 8. They do that one in grade 9 and grade 10 sometimes. So let's do volume. Apologies. All right, so volume. So volume equals length times breadth times height. So you would say 48 equals 4 times 6 times, and I don't know what the height is, so I'm going to leave it as h. You would say 48 equals 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24 times by height. And now you would say to yourself, 24 times by what will give me 48? And you know 24 times by 2. So height will be equal to 2. Okay, people, I hope that helps answer your question. All right, that is a really tricky one. Okay, it is. That's the ones I was looking for more examples of, but I really wanted to get to just the grade 7 ones for tonight. Apologies, that really did slip my mind. Okay, so please, 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 people, be careful because those are grade 9 ones. Just be careful. Okay, hopefully that answered your question. All right, I'm taking one more questions. Bernicia, let's see if you can unmute. Let's see. Hi, Bernicia. Bernicia, it should be asking you if you can unmute. Shame, Bernicia. I think you've had the same problem all night. Bernicia, can you unmute? Bernicia? No? Okay, one more question. Lachey, let's go to Lachey. Hi, Lachey.
Hi, ma'am.
What's up? How are you?
Fine, fine, thank you. How are you, ma'am?
I'm okay, thanks. How can I help?
Ma'am, I was gonna ask, which formula is length times height plus width times height plus length times width?
That is our surface area. Surface area of a rectangular prism. So surface area equals, you can do. So surface area, you got length, breadth, and height normally. Some teachers, instead of breadth, they use width sometimes, but you'd have length times breadth plus length times height plus length times breadth times length times height plus breadth times height. So sometimes teachers, instead of saying breadth, they say width instead. That's all. It's surface area. That's all.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you.
makes sense. You're welcome. No problem.